Most people believe their decisions come from careful thinking. We like to imagine that our choices are logical, measured, and fully under our control. But the human brain doesn't actually work that way. Long before logic enters the conversation, emotions have already made the first move. In fact, when something happens around us, a message, a price tag, a comment, a sudden opportunity, the emotional part of the brain reacts almost instantly. It decides whether something feels exciting, threatening, unfair, rewarding, or urgent. This reaction happens in fractions of a second, far faster than conscious reasoning, and by the time our logical mind starts analyzing the situation, the direction of the decision is already quietly leaning one way. What we call thinking it through is often just our brain explaining a choice that our emotions already made. This is why people sometimes buy things they didn't plan to buy, reply to messages they later regret, or avoid opportunities that logically make sense. The emotion arrives first, creates a feeling, and that feeling begins steering the decision without asking permission. Logic then steps in like a lawyer, building arguments to defend the emotional choice so it appears rational and justified. This invisible influence of emotion doesn't only affect big life choices, it quietly shapes hundreds of tiny decisions every day. Fear can make a safe opportunity feel risky. Excitement can make an unnecessary purchase feel like a smart investment. Anger can turn a simple conversation into a conflict, and anxiety can trap the mind in endless overthinking. The interesting part is that when emotions guide a decision, the result still feels logical. A person might say they bought something because it was a great deal, when in reality the urgency of a limited-time offer triggered excitement and fear of missing out. Someone might say they sent a harsh reply because they were being honest, when the real driver was frustration. Our brains are incredibly good at creating stories that make emotional reactions appear reasonable. But understanding this hidden process gives us a powerful advantage. It reveals that emotions are not the enemy, they are signals. The real problem begins when we react to them instantly without noticing them. The moment we create a small pause between what we feel and what we do, something important happens. Awareness returns. In that brief pause, we can ask a simple question: is this emotion guiding me or is it controlling me? And that question alone can turn an automatic reaction into a conscious decision.